Hello once again internet, and welcome to a not so daily video capture when I've got something to rant, rave or generally talk about. This format is going to change. Oh, I can't see myself. I can't see anything. I'll take my glasses off. Look at me. That's without my glasses on. Okay. This format is going to change after Christmas because I'm coming back to YouTube. I think I've already said that. But at the moment, I'm formalising what I'm going to do and where I want to go with. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my own face, but that's just the way it is. You're going to have to deal with it. I'll look at you. Right in the eyes. There you go. No, I don't like it. Right, so I'm going to keep looking at my face because that's what I do to make sure I'm doing all right. And you're going to have to deal with it. Like I said, my nose itches every time I don't know if it's a habit or what. Okay, so where am I going with this? I'll tell you where I'm going with this. I wasn't going to do this. I love Bethesda. I've loved every game so far that they've brought out. Even when everyone was saying, "Oh, it's just it's rubbish. This is rubbish. That's rubbish." It's like, yeah, whatever. You know, I have been. A Bethesda fanboy. I am a Bethesda fanboy, and I have been happy to play any type of game that that Bethesda brought out. I've enjoyed them to fully enjoyed. Fallout 4 I played like over and over again. Redid the campaign over and over again in different styles and different ways. Role played it in different ways for myself. Challenged myself by saying I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. Just all out. Loved it. Base building I weren't too keen on. I really wasn't. I was there for the story. And then they brought out Fallout 76, and I was like, I am talking about Fallout 76. We all know I was going to come up to this. This had to be addressed. It had to be addressed. And that is that I saw all the reviews that for Fallout 76 online. I watched everything that people were putting out, all the hate that was being thrown at this game, and I was like, you know, I've never listened to people's criticisms before when it comes to me making a decision. I keep it and I go, okay, I'll take that on board, right? And I thought, well, I got to do what I always do, and that is that I got to take a game and I got to play it. I've got to see for myself. I got to see for myself if this game is as bad as everyone is saying. I had to. I owed it to myself, not to Bethesda, to myself, to realise what the game was all about and exactly what I was going to do. Whether I was going to enjoy the game, because listening to other people doesn't. It's not you. You know what I mean? It's someone else, and I wanted to know. This game, don't buy it. Don't buy Fallout 76. Not yet. Right, now, the reason I'm saying this is because Bethesda need to know that we don't like something. And the only way they're going to know we don't like something is if we don't put our money towards it. And if it tanks, if it bombs, and I don't think Bethesda is going to be hurt by this. I think they got millions of pounds and they could just sweep this under the rug. I reckon they could. I reckon there's no problem there. The only thing that's going to happen is that Fallout 76 will be axed. And in its present state of development, Fallout 76 is not a game. It's not. It's a demo at best. It's a demo where you can just walk everywhere. You can go everywhere in this demo. There's no restrictions to this 60 quid pile of dumpster shit. Now, I don't want to get angry. What I want to do is I want to say this. I am still going to buy Bethesda games. This is not going to stop me buying Bethesda games. However, what it is going to do is stop me playing Fallout 76 until they fucking at least fix it so that my frames don't drop, so that I can loot as much as I want, right? Or I don't necessarily even want to loot as much as I want. I want all of the vendors to have their own cap stash, so that if I do have too much stuff in my friggin' stash, that I can sell it to a vendor for caps to save up for the plans I want in the future. Fix that bug, because I'll play the game then. I'll play it if you make it so the vendors, right, that you buy shit from, that have plans which are like somewhere close to 250 caps, 500 caps. Caps being the... I know you probably know, okay, but caps being the currency of Fallout 4. Bottle caps. Now, I'm telling you right now, until those vendors can give you the amount of caps you need to be able to buy the plans you need, the crafting is fucking shit. Because you can't do what you need to do. If I could go out into the world and I could collect my trash, bulk my trash up to plastic, sell it to a vendor to get caps, to buy the plans I want, right? Then it wouldn't be too bad. I'd be alright because I'd have something to craft. I'd be able to build. At least be able to build. Right, now, this is what's wrong with the vendors. It's not just the caps, right? Believe it or not, there is something else wrong with the vendors. And that is that when I buy something from a vendor, in normal Fallout games, those caps that I've bought from the vendor will be added to the cap stash, allowing me then to buy something, to sell something else to them, to be able to buy something else from them. And that's how it worked. And it worked. And I was like, this is great. I can go out, explore, get my shit, keep what I want, sell what I don't, buy something I do want from the vendor to be able to do what I want to do. I can't do that. I can't do that with Fallout 76 because the vendors are broken. And then you get to the bosses, the monsters, all of the monsters, right, are random level. So it doesn't matter what level you are, you're going to sometimes come up against beasts which are so high in level that you're going to die. But let's look at dying. Dying, right? It doesn't matter, because if you die, you just respawn, and when you respawn, you've got everything you had. There's no dangers of something if there is no consequences. Simple as that. Don't want PvP. Didn't want PvP, so I'm not even going to talk about that. Because, quite frankly, I'm glad nobody can PvP. I'm glad that it can be turned off. I'm absolutely glad, because I'm a PvE person. I like that. And it would have been nice to be able to get into a game that wasn't boring. Now, don't get me wrong, right? There are quests in the game. Yes. They're given out by bots. I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. But all of them are bots. You get everything from computers and readouts. So what you're telling me is you're disguising this as another way to quest, when in fact you couldn't be bothered to render in some NPC characters. The whole concept of Fallout 76 doesn't work for me. And now I'm going to get to where I was going with all this in the first place, even though loads of people have ranted about this, and quite frankly, no one's going to see this. Not even Bethesda are going to see this. I doubt it. Okay? Alright. I'm going to round it up for you. The whole reason for this was I wanted to state my opinion on Fallout 76, and that is that it is a broken dumpster fire of a game. I still love Bethesda. I still love you, Bethesda. I still love you. I'm still going to buy your games. I just think you need to step back and realise that you can't keep throwing out shite and expect positive feedback. Because it's not going to work. You've got to put the work in and make a game that is at least not broken when somebody pays that much money for it. It's not fair. Okay? It's just not fair. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to play this game. I've bought this game. Of course I'm going to play the game. I bloody bought the bloody thing. I'm not going to tell them to take my... I get it. I get it. You've took so long making this game and put so much money into making this game that you had to release it to try to please the shareholders. I get it. But it's not nice, it's not good, and it's not going to work. You're going to end up just destroying your own company because you wanted to keep shareholders happy. How can you keep shareholders happy if nobody buys your shite? Make a good game. Come back. Please, for the love of God. Fix your engine. I don't mind if you use the same engine for other games. I don't mind the engine. For God's sake, I don't even know what an engine is, other than the fact that it runs the game. I don't know anything about it. All I know is, if you're going to use something, make sure it's not broken when you do. I'm unhappy. I'm depressed. I'm depressed that I don't like this game because I wanted to like it so much. Do you understand how disappointed I am that I didn't like it? I tried to like this game so much. In my heart, I wanted to like this game. I even lied to myself, saying, oh, that's all right. Oh, that's great. No, that's all right. Oh, I can put up with that. And then my frame rate started dropping. And the nail in the coffin was the vendors. That was the nail in the coffin. I was just like, nope. My stash is too small and the vendors are shite. Nope. Bye. Sorry. Anyway, later on they might patch it. Later on there might be some content that's worth playing, and therefore I will continue then to play the game after that. But I am not going to play the game in its current state. Thanks for watching. Give me some thumbs up love. Subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time.